Hey there, guys. It's Charjr Ryuki here. I just thought I would sit here and talk for a little bit. Yeah, it's dark. I don't have the lights on. Besides the one in the dragon's den over here, so you'd at least see me. Um, I just got done recording a couple episodes of Narcissu First. I believe might be the last one. I don't know. I think there's more to it than that, besides the second one, obviously the second part, and some episodes of Bad End. Um, I'm thinking there's at least one more hour of Machna Gramora left, so I'm going to record that as well. Unless I can't sleep, then I'm going to be up recording more. I'm recording this one because I'm going to upload it with all the remaining videos I have. So I think there should be at least 3 uploads today, tonight I should say, counting this one. Um, there is a game that's like Call of Duty. It's in beta and it's completely free. I'll put the link down in the description. It's called Iron Sight, and all you have to do is make an account, have a validated email, make an account, and make sure you remember your password, and jump on in. I mean, it's not pay to play. Um, it's all on PC, and I'm terrible at PC games. I'm just telling you guys right now. For some of you who don't know, I'm terrible at PC games. Even though I'm still bad on console, I'm nowhere near as bad as I am on PC. But I've had a lot of fun playing with just a mouse and a keyboard, even though it took me a little bit to figure out what the controls are. Because unless you're really good at PC games and you know what the controls are, then you wouldn't have a problem. You wouldn't be hitting buttons trying to figure out how to use your kill streaks and whatnot, because it does have kill streaks. It looks good. It's got a lot of maps. You only can do like 4 things. Team deathmatch, something where you just hunt certain things. It's futuristic. You shoot robots down as well. AIs. Um, when I was playing it yesterday after I got it installed, and yeah, like I said, it runs great. Even if beta, it runs great. It looks good. Um, uh, it gives you do get gold and XP in the game. So with the gold, you can use that to purchase cosmetics or weapons and whatnot, whatever you want. But you do level up in a way. And when I was playing, obviously I wasn't hitting the challenges or anything. I wasn't getting enough kill streaks or what to get, whatnot. So I wasn't really leveling up like I thought I would, because I was getting almost in every match almost 20 kills at a time. Um, there was one guy who must have hated me because he killed me 19 times in one match. So either I'm bad, or I just somehow the game decides, hey, this guy killed this guy killed this guy. Just screw it. Just gonna have him running around and meet up. But in the game, I, instead of just sneaking around trying to get a hold of catch some guy off guard, I'm running and gunning it, holding left shift, and I'm just a going. Someone's coming. Grenade! Oh shit! And I just die. It it's it's a it's a very fun game. You guys should all try it out. Especially if you like Call of Duty, especially how it was way back then with Black Ops 2. It's one of the best Call of Duty like experiences with multiplayer that I've had since Black Ops. and Black Ops 2. I can't stand. Black Ops 3 is terrible. Black Ops 3 is terrible. It's bad. It's bad. I would say Advanced Warfare is better than Black Ops 3. That's my opinion. I never played Infinite Warfare, but I would rather stick to the ones that I actually enjoy. So I'll be. I don't know if I'll be recording any videos for it, but I think I will be streaming it, most likely on Twitch. But if you guys want to see me play it and stream it on YouTube, let me know in the comments. Borderlands, I'll probably keep playing with Borderlands, even though on Twitch, even though no one really shows up, just like not a whole lot of people really watches my videos. Um, ha, jokes. I ain't saying not everybody, not just very small few, maybe a handful of people watches my videos at a time. But that's fine. Like I said before, when I started, I can't make people watch my videos. I just throw them out there. If I had more time to edit and whatnot, maybe I can make some of those kind of videos. But I'd rather be honest with you guys and be honest with the mistakes that I make, especially when it comes to video games and when I flub a line when I'm reading these visual novels for you guys, these stories. I would rather be open and then uh, be an idiot, in my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, um, and take all that crap away just to make something that you think is good, that I think you will like or whatnot, instead of just being honest. Not everybody likes that, especially in this day and age. Uh, because before, when I was growing up, you're able to say whatever the hell you want, and nobody cared. Nobody took offense to it unless they're the certain kind that don't like anyone's opinion except their own. Trust me, I know a few. One of them just happens to be one of my favorite YouTubers and streamers. So, yeah. Um, there is another one I was going to play. I didn't have time for it tonight. Maybe I'll do it later if I can't sleep. Um, it's called Tiers 9 and 10. Um, it's like kind of like an RPG or something. I don't know. It's a visual novel RPG or something. Maybe there's more to it than that. Um, I'm actually liking the story in Bad End, even though it's a little like you get two chances. If you lose both times, you die. Maybe it gets harder where you only get like one choice. If you mess up the first time, you die the second. Narcissu was one of those sad but serious stories that you have to take seriously. Um, Machna is like a little kid's book, basically. It's just a little kid story. Um, it's sad, but yet it's also fun. But there's just like this repeating process, like when in the first video that I made, that even though you're in the world that whatever you wish, you could do whatever you want as long as you're happy, or become whatever you want as long as you're happy. But then you make a promise that you're not going to grow up. Okay, does that mean mentally? Because towards the end there was an adult there, but he had a kid's mind. And we have a kid who was a singer and now writes a book and acts like an adult even though she's a kid. And they act like they've been there in that world so long that they just don't remember who they were before they got there. They completely just block it out of their mind. Um got something in my eye. Um if anybody has any other ideas for games, whether they're on Steam or Game Jolt or anything they would like me to try and play, whether it be a fan game, not fan game of my stuff, obviously, um, or a fan game they want to try, like FNAF or anything like that, let me know. Or fan Pokemon games again. You want me to try and play fan Pokemon games again? Let me know. I looked into a couple of them on Game Jolt yesterday too. Um, that I heard of. I never got to try out on my own. They look good. Look like they had some updates. I don't know if they're gonna be as good as they say they are. There are a couple other games that I have besides Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. I have Stranded Deep. I have PC Fort Nautica and The Forest. Um, I played PC Subnautica, and yeah, it's better than console. I'm gonna have to admit, because console hasn't even been fully done yet. It's still in preview. Um, if anyone would like to see Subnautica again, I don't know how long I'll be wanting to play it, but I could always play that. Stranded Deep, I've always wanted to do a series on that, so I might do a series on Stranded Deep. I'll probably do it in days. Um, it's like I don't think I have to worry about dying unless I get eaten by a shark, but that's how long I spend in the water. And it's a lot different from what Stranded Deep really was, because then you could do, because I played a little bit of it, a couple hours of it. You could do so much things now. Like you can make pickaxes now. You can mine certain materials or minerals or whatnot, like iron or whatnot. So it is a crafting survival game, but there's so much more to it now. And yeah, it still takes forever to go from one island to the next, and you don't have to worry about losing your paddle or anything, because you can just jump in a boat and just go. You can take the boxes off of boats now that are usually filled with stuff. You can just take them off. You can make a whole bunch of other things. Um, Gosh, what else is going on? I think before I record Pokemon again, like the for the Pokemon series that I'm doing, I'm gonna, with the last ones that I've uploaded, like Alpha Sapphire and what was the other one? Was it Black 2? I think it was Black 2 and Alpha Sapphire. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just work on those, and then when I get them to where I want them to be, then I'll come up on here and record them. I also on Saturday morning at like 4 in the morning, I tried to record, not record, but to stream Amnesia: The Dark Descent with OBS, or Streamlabs OBS. It's pretty much the same thing with Streamlabs as a part of it, and it didn't work. Um, with just OBS itself, I actually got it to record Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I got it to record it, and I was like, I'm gonna try and stream it. Maybe I can get it to stream. And I was looking at a couple of things, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Well, after what was like an hour of frustration trying to get it to work, where it felt like an hour of frustration, I gave up on it. I uninstalled it off my computer. Obviously, I can download it again when I want to. Um, I've already played it, but I wanted to stream it with OBS, because I got to record. Hopefully, I can get to stream it. But no, it still won't work. If anyone knows how to get it to work to stream it instead of recording it, let me know. If you guys know something else that you use to stream Amnesia: The Dark Descent, let me know, because I would like to know. I would like to play that game one more time, but I don't want to do a whole nother series on it. Um, because if I can't stream it on Twitch on there, I can't stream on here, because obviously it's not going to be going on console unless like Xbox, unless I have a PS4 all of a sudden. But that'd be another wasted $20 when I already spent another 40 rebuying Skyrim on the Xbox One. For those who don't know, I don't think I've mentioned this before. My Xbox 360, the old dinosaur over here in the console area on my entertainment center here, no longer reads discs. So I can't play DVDs in there. I can't do a darn thing. Yes, I have a couple computers and an Xbox One to do that instead. I don't even know if my DVD player that I did have still works. Probably doesn't. But it doesn't know. It no longer plays discs. So all the games I played, like Sniper Ghost Warrior, on here, I can't play it, so I don't have the disc anymore. Same thing with Hitman Absolution, which I never good at it in the process, so I got rid of that. Dragon Age Inquisition, I had to get rid of it because I can't play it anymore unless I purchase it digitally, and that's the only way. Dragon Age Origins, I can play that, but I'd rather play it on my own to see where I get off, where I go from here, from where I left off. Just to get back in the feel of the game before I record it again or stream it or whatever. Darksiders, yeah, I'll stream that. Outland, I wouldn't say that it's a platformer game. I wouldn't say it's a raging game. I wouldn't say it's a raging game whatsoever unless you're that kind of person that rages at something. It's a real calm, peaceful game. It can it's not really ragey. It's not ragey at all. Um, I know there's like 50 levels in it you have to get through, maybe more. But it's one of those games you could sit there and just play. Um, there's a lot of things. Cause like I've been spending so much time with PC things and then working on other stuff that, of course, I'll get back to streaming the series I have, like Minecraft Skyrim mashup, which is Skyrim mashup is the only reason why I wanted to play Skyrim again. Um, but the thing is, I don't even know what I had. I can't look up. The only way I can look up to see what I was when during my series, if I was a nomad or a human, I should say, or an Argonian, I don't know. I don't remember. I know darn well I was a werewolf. I never did the Winterhold College, the College of Winterhold quests. Um, and I was going to start the Thief's Quest or something like that. I was getting around to it, and there's a couple other things that I was going to do after I did the quest I ended on. Um, I have to redo all those quests again, every single one. And right now I'm doing um the High Rothgor Gar's quest with the wind collar, the horn of wind collar, whatnot. I have to do that one. I'm doing that one, and then I'm going to be doing the werewolf thing quest again, and then I'll be going to the other thing to do that part all over again. But I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I chose the Argonian on this one. Um, I don't have my dual swords all perked or my great sword all perked. I've only used one perk since I started the game again over. So I still have a lot of perks I have not used. So obviously it's going to take a lot longer to take enemies down. Um, I don't have all of this. I don't have like 20 souls. I probably have like 5 at the most. And usually, last time I remember having more than that. But what can you do when one console dies in one part? You and you want to play it again? You have to. I guess you're gonna have to take a chance of spending a little extra dollars to get it. Um, uh, I have a Hat in Time. I'm gonna have to admit that Hat in Time is actually quite ragey. It's a cute little platformer. I'm gonna have to agree. It's adorable, but it's also ragey. For some reason, that game, when I played it for almost 3 hours, it made me really mad. It and the thing is, Twitch had messed up, and it didn't even save the stream. So, um, yeah, I was even more pissed off the fact that Twitch didn't save the stream than I was when I was playing the game. But I had fun. I died a lot because I kept missing the ledge, and because I'm stubborn, I kept doing the same thing until I managed to get it. There's that one quest where like, one of them gangster dudes thought was a scientist, a geek. Not saying that every scientist is a geek. Take that with a grain of salt. I don't mean that to insult anyone in any way. Um, I guess you could say, and because of all of this, you could say I'm a geek. I'm totally fine with that. Call me an asshole. I don't care. I'm an asshole anyway. I admit that. Um, I that quest made me wanted to throw this across the room. I was doing the exact same thing to jump a ledge, jump over, get to the last part. I would always do the exact same thing, but I would bonk, bonk. I would jump, hit the right button, I'd land it, face first, boom. It is just so frustrating. I haven't even finished the storyline for Dragon Ball Fighter Z yet. I know I'm not too far off in the enemy arc, but I would like to finish the enemy arc on Mixer and flipping either do the last arc on here or on YouTube or in parts, or say screw it and do it on Twitch. Um, if anyone has any ideas for the Minecraft Skyrim mashup on what they want to see built besides me just running around hacking at monsters, going through dungeons or caves, building things, mining of some sort, let me know. Um, Usually on Minecraft, if anyone who has not seen, I usually just run around, hack at monsters, build stuff, and that's basically all I do. And then I don't always build the most elaborate places that look the greatest. Um, but that's basically, like I said, it's basically all I do. And then I go on to the Nether, and that's pretty much it. But with Skyrim mashup, I plan on fighting the Ender Dragon solo to finish the series. To finish the series, I will fight the Ender Dragon, but I don't plan on ending that Minecraft Skyrim mashup series this soon. Like, oh, 5 episodes and I'm done. No. I'm gonna try and keep going on it, but I'm gonna need your guys' help with ideas of what you guys want to see done. You guys want to see, uh, uh, what what else do you do in Minecraft besides mining and fighting monsters and whatnot and build things? Help me out, guys. I'm hitting the table. That's why it's would vibrate and move at times. Um, Man, this vlog is getting longer than what I figured it would be, and hopefully the audio is working. I mean, It better be. I'd be ticked if I had to redo this entire thing. It wouldn't be the first time. And I'm also still doing creepy pastas. I have a bit of a setup behind me. Um, I have not done a creepy pasta since the last two, but because I've always run out of time or something's always come up. And some might see that as an excuse, but I do work a job. I do get up at 4 in the morning, and I have to deal with people who don't do their jobs every day. So, who don't want to do their jobs, don't want to step up, and me having to do 2 or 3 weeks of work every time I go to work. So, yeah, if I come home tired, it's going to be really late with uploads. So, like 9 o'clock or so, like in 2 minutes or whatnot, 9:30. It's gonna be late uploads. Especially if I'm gonna be trying to record or maybe stream on Mixer or whatnot during the week. But when it comes to streaming, especially here on YouTube or on Mixer, I might not stream on Twitch during the week. I might stream on Twitch during the weekend. But on Mixer, I could stream just like on YouTube for about an hour or 2 hours, which is about the limit anyway. And then I have to go do something else, such as record or do other real life things that's off camera that you guys do not see. And also, my dog's birthday is coming up next month, most likely next week. She will be 4 years old. The little girl's growing up. So I'll most likely, if it happens to be on a weekend, I will be hanging out with her all day. And if I can get some things set up, I might be recording that entire day as well, in parts with hanging out with Kira on her birthday. Um, what else? I'm waiting till it warms up with the martial art videos for the third channel. I'm waiting till it warms up. It's been cold around here, and it also was raining like a son of a gun. So really don't want to risk getting sick, even though I have medicine and also green tea to counter that. But still, I just don't want to deal with it. Um, but I will be getting to that I, as soon as it warms up, as soon as the weather starts getting good, starts getting better, then I will get back to doing that. Reviews for my second channel, the Brett's Review Show. Um, I would like to come up with a better name than the Brett's Review Show and kind of change it a little bit. But as far as right now, it's going to be staying. Maybe you guys have some ideas in the comments because I do reviews on based on movies and anime and TV shows. That's basically what I do it on. Um, I'm finishing up Gamers. I might have Gamers finished by the end of the week to where I can work on something else. Um, I decided that I'm going to be doing an overall review on the Star Trek Continues episodes. If you guys don't know Star Trek Continues, watch it. They have a YouTube channel. Look that up. Watch every episode 1 through 11. Watch through the backstage videos, the bloopers, all of that, because I'm going to be watching all of it. I'm going to be using my experience that I have because I have met Vic Mignogna himself, just like a bunch of others have, and I'm going to be using what he had discussed and what he had talked about that and about his little project, his baby, Star Trek Continues. I'll be putting that in a review. I've watched 1 through 5. I have not watched the rest of it, and I have an intention of watching every single episode in order. If I have to do it more than once, I'm doing it more than once. because watching 1 through 5, you can clearly see how much work was put into it and how hard everybody was working, how hard everybody or how good everybody was, and how everybody put everything into the characters. And having a new character that Michelle Specht played, um, she also did a great job. Um, a lot of people might not understand it, but I'll just give you this hint. I'll save that for the video. I don't want to ruin everything, but I know enough off the top of my head about the Star Trek Continue series that it also had made me go back and watch the original Star Trek. I think there was a movie that I might have watched of the original, if there was a movie. Otherwise, I watched like a compilation of clips and whatnot. But I've went back a couple of times and watched the original series. I mean, I have watched the Next Generation of Star Trek. I've watched that. It wasn't bad, but I really didn't get into it to continue watching it. Um, there has been other animes I've looked into. I've like watched the first episode, or I've watched some clips that I've seen that look interesting enough for me to be interested to do a review on. Oh, and there's some anime movies, especially anime movies from the past, that I watched when I was younger that I wasn't actually supposed to watch because I wasn't legally old enough, legally old enough to watch it, but at the time I really didn't care. And there's one that I'm really wanting to go back. I believe it's called Read or Die. Um, I've been I've been wanting to go back and watch that because I watched that on TV and my parents actually let me watch the entire thing. Because I also talked them into let me watch it. Um, I think that's all I really got to talk about. I mean, I have been staying pretty good in shape. My Kira outside has been also been helping me with that, even though it is cold outside. I've been running around the yard. She's been responding well, because I can, like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I could pay my house off right now. And but the only reason why I'm holding off on that is because if I pay it off right now, I won't have the money to pay bills the next month. So that's why. But as soon as by the end of the year, I should have more. Hell, by September, I should have more to more than enough to pay off to pay everything off, the house or whatnot. If I had a credit card that needed to pay off, I could pay that off too all in one go and could be completely debt free to where I could work on and go towards my actual goal of moving out of this town, out of this house, taking Kira, going out on the country, far away from this place, miles away from this place, and having a house built to where I can also work on my fishing equipment, my boat, because I have a boat, not a big one, but I have a boat, and having a place for my dog Kira to run, and maybe I'll also maybe have a friend, so I'll probably have 2 dogs, but I'll probably wait like after the first couple of years being out in the country, letting Kira get used to everything. I'll have things set up to where Kira could be completely safe from the outside, and she'll only be let out when I'm out there. That way, I can keep an eye on her, so any coyotes or anything wouldn't want to come mess with her. Which I'll be armed. I'll be having my own ground, so if anything like a mountain lion or coyotes want to get close to my dog, well, you're gonna have a bullet in your ass or a sword through your neck, one of the two. I'm talking about like animals wanting to attack and kill my dog. I'm very protective over Kira. Um, she's very protective over me. Chasing off a 1-year-old male that obviously is twice her size and literally chasing him off. That was funny, but that was also surprising because she never acted that way before. Um, so yeah, that's I don't expect a whole lot of people to watch this. It's quite obvious that not a lot of people watch what I do, especially seeing how I haven't been uploading as much as I would want to, because I would normally upload 3 to 5 videos a day. Um, but sometimes life gets ahead of you, and life says, "Hey, this is more important than making videos. Hey, this is more important making and streaming. Get this stuff taken care of first." So I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to let you guys know what's going on. I'll be uploading this as soon as this is up, as soon as it's done. So, and after I make sure that everything is up and audio is working. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. I am Charjr Ryuki, and I will see you guys next time. And I promise I'll be streaming Minecraft Skyrim mashup soon, along with the others. I can't tell you exactly, but I'll let you guys know on Twitter on the very day that I plan on doing it. So anyway, bye, and don't forget to have the nachos. Peace.